So, what do you do when your customer isn't right? Hi, I'm Lisa Larter, and welcome to this week's edition of Shop Talk. I'm sitting here talking to Brian Jones, who shoots all of our videos, and he's wondering, where is that guy that said the customer is always right? Somebody should find him. And I can tell what he really wants to say is somebody should find him and there should be a public lynching or something, because who does that? Who says the customer is never wrong? The truth is, they're wrong all the time, according to us. So what do you do when you run into a situation and you know your customer is wrong and you've got to decide what to do about it? There's no easy answer to this question, and I have to say that in my business, what I do is I swallow my lumps and I let my customers go gracefully if they're not the right fit for me. Because I would rather something end well than end in a way where they are bad-mouthing me. I've been a customer who has had a terrible experience with a company, and I gotta tell you, I can't wait to tell people about how poorly they treated me. So when someone has a bad experience with me, I try not to take it personally, and I try to do what I can to make it right and move on. Reality is, your business is not going to be the perfect fit for every customer every time. So what you need to do is look at what happened, figure out what the lessons are that you can learn from that situation, and then put more best practices into your business to avoid that type of thing happening again. So for me, money is always a problem when I'm working with clients, because certain clients want to work with me, but they can't necessarily afford it. And what I have found is every time I lower my standards to make it affordable for them, they're never the right customer, because the money is such a stretch that it doesn't matter what I do, they're not happy because they're sitting in a place of scarcity and they're expecting me to save them. Whereas a customer who comes to work with me, who sees the value in what I do or what I offer and the impact it can make on their business, they don't behave the same way because they see the value. So cut your losses sooner rather than later. When you see that you're running into a situation that could be problematic with a customer, find a way to step out of the agreement if you can, so that you don't have to deal with the problems down the road. Because if something doesn't start well, it's certainly not going to end well. What do you think? Do you think the customer's always right? Do you think you should suck it up and give them their money back and let things move on? Or do you think you should engage in battle with people and duke it out to prove that you're right and they're wrong? I'd love to hear what you think and what your experiences have been on the receiving end of being a dissatisfied customer. Thanks for watching this edition of Shop Talk, and I'll see you again next week.